My fellow Americans, I am humbled that you have chosen me to be your new president. And I am honored to lead our country forward during these dark and dangerous times. The Soviet Union's recent push into Europe threatens our very existence as a nation. We've deployed troops and equipment to our European allies, but we haven't yet fully committed to this fight. Until now. I've introduced a bill which will quintuple the resources we are putting towards this conflict. Today, I say it is time for America to take a stand against the scourge that is godless communism. For if we don't, if we wait, soon, very soon, it will be too late.
We finally get a taste of victory, and now this. The new American president is an ignorant fanatic who wants to wipe us off the face of the earth. He has rallied the Allies and re-energized their will. We must strike swiftly before they can mobilize their forces. Are you ready, General?
Of course. Commander, we are hitting the Central Allied Command Center at Geneva before they reinforce it. You will be leading the charge, and I will be following soon after with the full might of the Soviet military. До свидания.
Bottoms up, Nikolai.
We must hurry and cripple the Allies before the American reinforcements arrive. Our main target is a key forward command center in Geneva, Switzerland. We need to take this base out before the newly funded Allies use it as a springboard to enter Soviet territory. The General will be joining you once you clear the way for him.
The Allies have fortified their position along the waterfront, as well as maintaining an army base inland. The Premier has asked that General Krukov personally supervise this operation. Your mission is... investigate the energy fluctuations coming from the lake. Destroy any Allied naval forces you find. Eliminate the Allies' army base to clear the way for General Krukov. Convince Geneva's financial establishments to support our cause. Good luck to you.
So hey guys, what is up? My name is Cypherak, and we are back with mission number 4 for the Soviet Union in Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. So for this mission, we are going to be destroying the US before they can mobilize. So that means we're destroying their supply ports. Then we're going to destroy their base, so General Krukov has an easy way in. And then we're just going to be capturing 6 Swiss banks. For our co-commander, we have Oleg joining us again. So that is it. Let's get started.
This may only be a lake, but the Allies have much in the way of technology. Move ahead, but use caution.
Okay, so here we are
New objective
starting,
received.
and it may seem as if we are at a
New
disadvantage
objective received.
because we are restricted to water, while
New
our
bonus
co-commander
objective
is on
received.
lands and they get a war factory. But the fact of the matter is,
Good to see you again, my friend.
we can build
did pretty
off
good in
their
Leningrad.
structure,
This time,
so that means that we
I'll
can
get to
build
show
our
them the
war
meaning of
factory
Soviet
here.
armor.
So we're not really at a disadvantage.
Commander, you are able to build near
As a
your
matter of fact, I'll say we're
co-commander's
more at an
structures as well as
advantage
your own.
because we get Tesla coils. And on top of that, we get super reactors, which provide massive amounts of power.
Our ally is under attack.
So, oh, our ally's at its oh, because he's attacking a building, of course. So, what I'm going to do, so I can get my
Building.
higher technologies, is I'm going to construct my battle lab. And the reason I chose to put it so far back is because that will allow us to build a barracks here and then build a base to, or expand our base up here, because look at this. They have
Enemy
units
engineer detected.
that are already stationed here. And on top of that, we are going to build a
Building.
Tesla coil here. Ooh, looks like I just stopped him in his tracks. But we're building a Tesla coil so that we
Enemy units
can
detected.
easily take out enemies.
Our base is under attack.
Looks like our
Repairing.
base is being under attack by dolphins, which don't really pose a threat because they are not the strongest of the bunch.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Destroy
New
the
construction.
dolphins.
So the great Soviet army chose you to remove us from Geneva? Well, that's a relief. When I heard you guys were coming, I thought it was going to be a tough fight.
Running cool.
Oop, and it looks like our Tesla coil survived. Just
Building.
barely, but it is enough. And because
A
of the
unit is
range of
under
them,
attack.
we're going to be building a second one, but we're having
Warning, a chronosphere has been
our
activated.
Stingrays
Our base
provide
is under
support.
attack.
Why did it not repairs?
Surprise, Commander. We can transport our
question.
entire navy in the blink of an eye. So if I were you, I wouldn't blink again.
They aren't being too friendly.
Building. Enemy units detected. Allied naval threat level greater than expected. You have been authorized to use Aquila cells in this region.
There we go.
Our ally is under attack. Repairing.
That is some tech.
Repairing. Our base is under attack. Building.
Batteries fully charged.
A unit is under attack. Unit lost. Enemy base detected.
Are the scanners working?
Alright,
What's that
now
dripping
we
sound?
have submarines, and these
Dolphins
are
not lake
Aquila subs.
creatures. What
They
is
fire
going on here?
torpedoes
Enemy engineer
and
detected.
can be used to
Enemy
sneak up
units
on
detected.
the enemy. I forgot it
base
takes a
is
little bit
under
for
attack.
these to gain health.
Do you hear that noise?
Now they do have a secondary ability which launches a pair of unguided missiles to run into anything within a straight path, I believe. The good thing about this is that if you're right there at bases, in the middle of a base, you can just do that to have high damage dealt. The bad thing about it
Enemy
is,
engineer detected.
it's kind of a risk.
We have come this far. Further out.
Enemy units detected.
And once we get a
Our
second
base is
Tesla
under
coil,
attack.
we are actually going to be putting some sentry guns out. That way we can
Building.
properly protect ourselves,
Cannot deploy here.
not be overwhelmed.
Construction complete.
And there he goes, he captured it for here, so it looks like they have just one defending unit. I believe I can
Construction
handle that.
complete. New construction options.
I'm gonna
Conscript
build 3
training finished.
conscripts. Looks like we have that, so we're
Building.
gonna add
Conscript training finished.
sentry gun to the middle. Get our
Conscript training
conscripts, and we're going to go take out
finished. We
this
march to
guy.
victory.
We're going to actually need a second engineer because there's the Swiss
A
bank
unit
and then
is
there's
under
the
attack.
Need
hospital.
engineers.
So
This is nice
Enemy
close.
base detected.
Conscript excited
now
to
is there
fight.
any?
Construction complete.
There's a building here.
Let's take
Enemy
a break.
engineer detected. Our
You need
ally
an
is under
engineer?
attack. Training.
I will actually
Is
need.
it time?
Our base is under attack.
Oop, and it looks like I'm getting a little bit of action.
Repairing.
With the submarines, they're actually doing fairly well.
Flak trooper doing my time. I'm innocent, I swear. Time for their medicine.
Go after the tank.
Flak trooper doing my
A
time.
unit is under attack.
I am here
Flak
now.
trooper doing my time. Flak trooper. They have it
Go
coming.
after the tank. Alright, so
Repairing.
they're definitely seeing some action here. We're gonna
Building.
throw
Enemy base detected.
Tesla coil here, provide some more backup for them. And we're
Building.
actually going to get a second naval yard, just so whenever I'm in need of units, I can get the units. that's gonna be the
You're gonna
factor
make me
in all
carry
this
this.
is
Enemy
how
units
badly
detected.
do I
This is what they
need
call
my
community
units at the
service.
time.
Get in there.
You're
Where's
just a
that
spare unit, so
construction
we're gonna go
complete?
in there.
What was that
You,
again?
need you
might
in
be
there.
useful.
You, I need you in
Construction
there.
complete.
Luckily, the Swiss banks provide money, so we will actually gain currency while we have
Enemy
it
building
captured.
captured.
This bank is now property of benevolent Soviet premier.
Building. Enemy engineer detected. Hospital captured.
Alright.
Enemy units detected.
There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Now we still don't have the dreadnoughts. That was just what we
Building.
managed to capture.
Building.
But what we do
Construction
have our
complete.
submarines, which are good because they can deal
Our
quite
ally is under attack.
extensive damage to the enemy.
Batteries fully charged.
And what I'm also going to do,
Building.
like I said, I'm going to build a war factory.
Akula sub ready for the deep.
Right
Batteries
in,
fully
like,
charged.
well, I'm not going to say the middle of my allies' base, but at the edge of it. That way I can build my land units
Our base is under
and
attack.
not have to worry about it.
Repairing.
Units I am training here too, I'm going to be using them to go after their ports.
Construction complete. New construction options.
And I do have Natasha, so I can
Training.
actually use her
Enemy
against them.
units detected. Enemy base detected.
This is pretty cool. Hammer tanks.
Building.
The regular tanks, they're light. I'm gonna say they're light tanks, but they can be upgradable because they
Enemy
have
engineer
an
detected.
ability where it absorbs the health of enemy units. And if it has something it can upgrade from, it will. So let's see. It says it is a sturdy tank that symbolizes the Red Army, can siphon armor from their enemies. And then it has a leech beam, which leeches health off of enemy units.
Enemy units
And it
detected.
can gain either armor or weapons. So, it's a pretty good tank. I like it a lot.
Stingray. Yes.
Alright, so we're going to take our units and we are going to head over to the airport. Looks like our ally just captured a Swiss bank.
A unit is under attack.
Yes.
Enemy engineer detected. Our ally is under attack. Unit lost.
Yeah, stinks of capitalism.
Gotta be careful with the submarines, because they will accidentally deal damage to each other.
Any volunteers? No. Do it. Do you see something?
Come on, destroy power plants, submerge.
Yes, I was going there.
That's one good thing about submarines, is that they can do
Yes, I
that.
was going there.
A unit is under attack.
Okay, so... Oh, well, I just lost a submarine.
Staying deep.
Enemy engineer detected.
Oh, that dealt pretty good damage to it.
As a child, I always dream of torpedo attack on dolphins.
Our base is under attack.
Oh, but it looks like
Warning,
they
the
are
atmosphere has
bringing
been
in more
activated. A
units.
unit is under attack.
Okay, so here we got a couple
Enemy base
of
detected.
more protocols that we can get. So we
Enemy
have, we're gonna
units
start from the
detected.
right and go to the, or from the left go to the right. We have cash bounty, where you can designate targets as bounties, and as you kill them, you get money. You have grinder treads, which when you crush enemies, it repairs them a little bit. And we have toxic corrosion, which, let's see, you target a vehicle, you
Enemy engineer detected.
make it toxic, and doing
Grinder
so when it's
treads
destroyed, it
upgrade
will put
authorized.
toxin out.
Orbital
So
dump
much
ready.
pressure.
Enemy base detected.
I'm actually going to bring them back to base because I
unit
don't
is
want to
under
lose
attack.
them.
Our ally is under attack.
haven't we?
Oh, looks like they are attacking me, though. I have the ability to attack water units
Neutrality!
that are
Ha!
submerged.
Switzerland, please explain massive allied military base.
Unit lost.
Aw,
Do you
forget
see
that.
something? What's that dripping sound? Staying deep.
I don't know, are they able to be repaired is the question.
Enemy engineer detected.
I don't believe so. I think it's a grinder that they get.
Many will die this day.
Anyways, we're going to use Natasha a little bit. My ally is actually attacking
Select target.
the allies.